Hi everyone, it's me, Kelly. Let me just get in a position. Hi. Um, Basically, I just want to tell you about what I told you about Lauren breaking her thigh bone when she was born, a female. Just update you. On my last video, I told you that Lauren had a birth injury, which was a fracture to her left femur, which the hospital wouldn't admit anything. We ended up with social services getting investigated. Apparently, they was blaming us and saying it was a non-accidental injury, which that was not the case. I would never ever do that to any of my children. I got to keep my children and Lauren, at least. But if any of you have just had a baby and you think the baby's in pain when you're changing the baby's nappy or anything, please get assistance. It's something I didn't do. I tried, but I should have pushed it a bit more. Even if your community midwife comes out and they've told you in the hospital, oh, it's because of the feet or whatever, because of God condition, please don't accept the word for it. Please demand an x-ray. Something I didn't do. Or if you're at home and it's like you're thinking it after, please mention it to your community midwife or your health visitor, and they can advise you. And probably you'll have to have an x-ray or whatever. But please, if you think your baby is in pain, please get them seen to. I accepted the word of the hospital that the pain was all down to Lauren's talipes. I've found out now you can't get pain with that, and she hasn't got it anyway. So that's a good sign, a good thing. Sorry, I've got a sore throat. What else? Oh yeah, I'm gonna update you on this week. Rosie has started a new school, which we decided to move her because the school we've moved her to is a lot closer. Yeah, I do drive, but putting her in this school, it's basically easy for me to walk. Rosie just goes to get her used to that. I also take Holly and Lauren with me. I'm trying to take Holly with me to get her used to her doing it, because hopefully she will go into that nursery where it's part of the school. So she'll go to nursery at the same school as Rosie, and then she'll stay in the school, if you get my drift. Rosie's had a fantastic week. Absolutely fantastic. 2 minutes, I'm just gotta check my bath before it overflows. Oh dear. Thought one of them will come upstairs then. Don't right thing, it would have overflowed if I didn't switch that off. Yes, so Rosie's had a fantastic week at school. Holly is enjoying doing the school. She behaves herself. Apart from Friday, there's always a little girl in the yard encouraging her. And I'm like, Holly, stay with me. Holly, stay with me. Rosie's coming out in a minute. They've got like they're having comp bell for when school finishes. And well, listen, Holly, Rosie's coming out, listen to the bell. And it went off, and I went, look, Rosie's coming. I goes, look, Rosie's here now. And then she we're getting lost in crowding. Oh well, bless her. Well, yesterday I went to my mum's, and Holly, she was being real nightmare. She was just being a real pain. Today she's a bit better than she was yesterday. I went to my father-in-law's for tea today. time is it? 17th. Oh, it's 6 o'clock, and I've had tea. I didn't have to cook it myself. No pots, no nothing. Brilliant. I'm like really full now. Anything else happened this week apart from that? No, I don't think so. Oh yeah, Lauren's got an appointment with the orthopaedic surgeon on the 24th, which I'll tell you about that visit. Oh yeah, the hospital. Because they neglected to look at Lauren's leg, and didn't pick the fracture up, we are suing the hospital. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. We are suing the hospital. We've had a letter. The solicitor done us the letter. I just got to post it and send it to the executive of the hospital, basically saying the fracture was done. The fracture was done between the 13th of May and the 20th, which Lauren was born on the 18th of May of 2015, of course. She was born on the 18th of May. I was 4 days overdue. They're saying the fracture could have possibly happened on the 13th. I don't know how it could have happened in the womb, but it did. It got mentioned to numbers of staff that she were in pain and they just wouldn't listen in the hospital. I didn't get discharged by the 20th, but the local authority social services were trying to say that I've brought my baby home and I decided to abuse her. That's not the case. The case is the fracture happened through the birthing process. The experts were in agreement, but they also said that it could be possible that it happened between the 13th and the 20th of May, but two of them were in agreement that it happened through the birthing process, because there were 2 factors written in my records, which was high birth weight and a rapid birth. There were no midwife in the room when I gave birth to Lauren's head. I told my mum all this before I found out about the fracture, and I think the local authority thought we're making it all up, but there was some evidence on my mobile phone which said different. I told a friend of mine that there were no midwife. The midwife went out the room and Lauren's head was born and I didn't push. So that's the evidence. Yeah, they took our mobile phones off us. Don't think I told you that. For evidence, they were looking to say this, say that, say other, but we weren't. Well, what else? Well, oh yeah, last time I had Lauren she weighed £20, dead on, and she's following the 75th centile with a growth. Anything else? I'm going to get her, that was last month, I'm going to get her weighed again, hopefully. It won't be this week, it'll be next week, so I'll ring the doctors up to try and get her in. I'd rather go to my doctors because my local children's centre is getting a bit too far for me to walk. So, yeah, I do go to like playgroup and things like that up that way, but excuse me. Apart from that, everything's a bit of my dozy, and I think that's it. And I'll speak to you next time. Bye.